Hello Aquarius, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Dina with Empress of Warrior. I'm glad to have you along. Thank you for stopping by. I don't normally do the zodiac specific readings. Usually we do the daily dharma and some other collective readings, trying to take the vibe and figuring out how we can act in our best interest. So check out some of those readings. Let's get into some oracle cards, and then we'll read you some advice from the Tao Te Ching and Art of War deck. So, all right, Aquarius, what energy are you in right now? What do we have for our Aquarians out there? This one wants to. This has been the third time this one's come out. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. I'm getting for you something maybe more romantic than the others got with that. And you get unexplained wonder under the deck as well. So unexplained wonder came out in one of our readings as well. I think it was Sagittarius or Scorpio. And blend into the environment happening under that. Unexplained Wonder says magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. And blend into the environment says you have many skills and can fit into any situation, in fact. Take time to assess what's going on around you and to adapt accordingly. So stay neutral. Something is maybe unexpected, unexplained is coming through as unexpected blessings in this reading, and blending into the environment. It's like you don't understand maybe the full extent of how well you serve the needs of some situation, and so you've got a lot of skills. And maybe if you're feeling like one chapter of your life, like a relationship or a workplace, is on its way out, it can be a bit of resistance here to, you might be fearful, I guess is what I'm trying to say, fearful of leaving a job or a partnership that no longer serves your needs. And so with this blend into the environment, it's almost like, take a little bit of time maybe before you solidify your decision, and just really look around at the opportunities and options that are really out there for you, and take a real honest, neutral assessment of the skills and talents that you bring to the table. Because I think that what I'm getting here for you, Aquarius, is that you're maybe underestimating yourself, or others are leading you to feel underestimated. So yeah, this neutrality should help you to just be like, why not me? Why not indeed? Why can't you win the lotto? Why can't you get the love of your life? Why would you not have the dream job that you want? Unexplained wonder. Yeah, those magical blessings are occurring and happening for you right now, and your prayers are being answered. So that gift of neutrality helps with that one, as far as like knowing that you already have it, not feeling too charged or too excited or too fearful, because those things create tension in the field. And so relaxing and softening your intensity can help you to settle into the environment, to let the dust settle around you. If there's something incredibly new, it's like, I feel like you might even be kind of spinning around in some type of way with this, like, there's all these opportunities that you weren't even giving any attention to before, but now they're there. And so it's like slow the horses on the chariot. You don't want to get going too fast if there's a dust cloud around you. So know yourself, know your partner. Self-awareness is an essential part of a happy life. Without it, your choices of life partner, for example, will be based solely on instinct or gut feeling. Examine your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings to help you understand your strengths and weaknesses, which will help you understand other people's strengths and weaknesses. With greater understanding comes better communication and a great chance for your relationship to thrive. So there might also be an existing relationship that's kind of getting into some um, slowed down, like the spark needs to be reignited here. And it's kind of giving that if you know yourself and your partner, then there's there's something that we're maybe delving deeper into. Yeah, to give some people, I'm hearing again, giving people grace because not everybody's perfect, everybody makes their mistakes, everybody has their quirks and inconsistencies, and not everybody's good at communicating, not everybody's good at following up or remembering special dates. But is that person a bad person? Not always, right? And so it's like we got to give and get and bend and not break in these situations, and to remain. The gift of neutrality is like, yes, you've done all these awful things, but I still love you and you're still worthy of that love. And yeah, making somebody a part of your world with this blend into the environment. That's on the back here. It is only one who's acquainted with the evils of war that can thoroughly understand the profitable way of carrying it on. Interesting. So there's perhaps a situation that's stealing your joy running on a program loop in the background. So if this is your partner, for instance, I know people that have spoken to me in the past, one coming to mind, um, where their partner isn't at their vibrational consciousness level. Their partner is engaged in all other types of things, and so they work that out. But it's a bit of a point of contention between them. I know other people that their partner is has a lot of early childhood trauma and other failures to ascend and transcend these trauma based behaviors, but they love that person, and so they're always going through it with them. And so there's something here about being able to be consistent and loving and accepting of one another in an existing situation, and to not get ourselves all twisted up and worked up about something that's going on. For instance, too, like within marriage, particularly, you know, there's all these ideas about, well, I said forever, da da da, but then you became this other person when so and so died in your life. It's like, you know, that's a pretty nasty way to just forget about all the good stuff and just be like, oh, well, I don't like you now. I'm just going to throw you the baby out with the bathwater type mentality. And I don't think that that's what you guys are doing, but it's like, it's showing that extremity to say, like, you know, so is somebody making mountains out of all the little molehills? And it's like, maybe we need to let some of those things go to, to rest, like settle something once and for all, to actually bring something up, to set some new ideas for the way forward. Let's see. The Tao can be told, or the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming the origin of all particular things, free from desire, you realize the mystery. I read that wrong. Let me go back. The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things. Free from desire, you realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations. Yet mystery and manifestations arise from the same source. The source is called darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding. So if you're trying to reach some type of middle ground with a partner or frenemy or anybody, uh, it's like the more that you want for something, the more you're only seeing the ramifications, implications, like, oh, look at this result, look at this, I don't like this, I don't like that. But when we're free from deserving, free from expectations, then we can just allow people to be who they are. And so that whole free from desire is like this gift of neutrality to say, like, yes, I do. I love you now. You don't need to be anyone or any type of a way. Just be respectful, of course, right? Harm to none. I don't like to clarify those in every reading I have. But yeah, so it seems like what we're talking about here is that the gifts that are coming your way are coming on the heels of you being able to lighten up your energy in some way. Aquarius is dually governed by the planets Saturn and Uranus, which is like, I always compare it to like brake torquing in a vehicle where you have the accelerator buried and also the brake is slammed down. So you're just spinning the wheels in place. And so it's unfulfilling to me to watch that. Some people like it. I don't like the smell of rubber and so on. But so it's like you're not going anywhere but just spinning your wheels. And so if you've got some argumentative nature this within the partnership, there's something that you're able to mix into the recipe of your home life or your work life or whatever it is, to weave into it this unexplained wonder and magical blessings and the miracles that you're praying for, because you're weaving it into the moment by that perspective, by not needing people to change and just becoming all that you are is the greatest gift to others. Because when we're happy and content, there's nothing to fight about, and we set the bar high. So there's something where there's this rebalancing of opposition, possibly between a partnership or something like that. But it looks like there's something working out and the blessings are going to be continuing, but it's going to take a little bit more maneuvering on your behalf. So I hope that that helped you, Aquarius. And also, if you don't mind hitting some of those buttons, if this resonated with you, it helps us grow the channel and get the message out there. And until next time, check out some of the other timeless messages on the channel. Take care. Bye for now.